Kwa majina mimi ni Alice Karo Wanda. Ni mimi mamake Hellen Wendy. Hellen Wendy ni mtoto wangu wa kwanza katika familia, first born. Hellen Wendy vile nimebring up, alikuwa mtoto mzuri, mchangamfu, mwenye alikuwa anapenda kusoma vizuri, na vile alienda hapo Canada nilifurahia sana. Nikajua siku moja Mungu akimsaidia, akimaliza masomo atakuja kunisaidia. Angalau alikuwa ananisaidia kidogo kidogo, na kwa vile alikuwa mbali, alikuwa ananipigia simu, tunaongea, anasema mami, siku moja utakuja hapa Canada, angalau na wewe uone wazungu wanakula nini. Sasa vile nilipokea habari eti Hellen amedrown kwa swim, nilihuzunika sana, lakini najua tu Mungu ataendelea kumsaidia hata kama amepumzika kutoka kwa hiyo kazi yake ya mikono. Najua tu siku moja tutakutana. Hellen hajafa, Hellen amelala. Sasa ningependa kuwashukuru wale wote wenye wamemsaidia mchango wake mpaka ataletwa hapa nyumbani akuje kupumzika, na washukuru, na Mungu aendelee kuwabariki. Tuko pamoja.
Thank you very much. The second video was Hellen's mom. She was speaking in Swahili, and she basically thanked the congregation and everybody for their assistance. And she spoke beautifully about the bubbliness that emanated from Hellen, and how she was looking forward to one day visit Canada and have some Canadian maple syrup and Canadian moose meat. And we still hope that she will get an opportunity to come and spend time with us sometime, and hopefully have closure for Hellen. Thank you very much, Mr. Kiondi and Mama, for the beautiful messages, because I know that you're watching us from back home right now. Now I'm going to invite 6 people here who will give tributes for Hellen. I'd like them to line up here so that they can just speak one after the other, and I don't have to come and remind them. So the first one is going to be Florence. So Florence, you're just going to stand behind me, and then Sandra. So these are family and friends of the late Hellen who have spent vast periods of time together with her and have messages that they'd like to share with you, just so that you can get to know her better if you didn't get to interact with us as much. So Florence is going to go first, Sandra is going to go second, then Terry is going to go third. So Terry is going to stand behind Sandra. Then Magati is going to go next. Kathy is going to go after Magati. And then Alphonse is going to close for us. So I'm not sure you guys will remember the order because of how you're standing. If you just possibly all line up on this side over here. So Florence will go first, then Sandra just stand behind Florence, then Terry is going to follow. So you stand behind Florence. Terry is going to follow her. And then Magati, you're going to go after Terry. And then Kathy, you're going to go after Magati. Then Alphonse, probably when your time comes, you're just going to stand up and speak. So thank you very much. You can,
God is good, and all the time. Indeed, God is good because He has given us this chance to mourn our dearest sister, daughter, sweetheart, colleague, and friend. I take this opportunity to say sorry to the family, to the mother and the father. I was the classmate of the mother, the same school, the same class, the same dormitory, So personally, my relationship with Hellen was my own daughter. It was a mother and a child. I stayed with Hellen in the same house. It was mother and daughter. So we feel it because I usually hear noise making in the room. She could laugh, she could do anything before the mother. So I ask in a special way, you pray for the family. They are very far away. They are expecting their daughter back home. They are expecting their daughter not alive. So you pray for them, pray for the boyfriend. We stay together. Alphonse, pray for the brother who is very new in Canada.
Just a day. We're here to mourn our best friend, Hellen. Hellen lost her life while she's so young. I didn't know Hellen. The first time I met Hellen when she was her second day in Canada. That's the time I met Hellen. Since that time, she's been so close to me. Hellen was like my small sister. That small sister who was always keeping on toes, she's looking for you. Where are you, Sandra? Come, we eat. Today I'm cooking. Okay, so later when knew I was a PSW, she was like, oh, Sandra, I want to know what you're doing. You look good. You bought a car. I want to know what you're doing. I told her, oh, I'm not doing much. I'm just a PSW. Then she's like, which school did you go? I told her I went to Peak College. The following day, Hellen was there. She went and started school, and I was proud of her. When Hellen finished school, she didn't take a minute. She started traveling outside to get jobs. We know when you travel outside Toronto, most jobs, like COVID time, most jobs were paying well. The last time I met Hellen, it was when we were celebrating, not the last time we were talking about job, is when we were celebrating her brother's, when the brother got papers. That was last month. She called us for a celebration, we went to a party. Hellen, when she was escorting me to my car, she was like, Sandra, I know you're my senior, but Toronto, there's no money. Let's get out, let's go out. I'll help you. If you're still working in Toronto and you're still doing so much work, you're just wasting your time. Let's go out. I know you've done this ahead of me, but Sandy, there is money when you travel outside. Someone who is telling you that is just a 23-year-old. That was Hellen. She didn't have a friend who is her age because she could interact with people who are older than her because that's what she was. Hellen was so lovely. She was so friendly. I don't think Hellen made any enemy in Canada. If Hellen made an enemy, you're the one who was a problem. So, in fact, when I met her, I even didn't know Hellen was just 23 until when Alphonse was calling me last year. Then Alphonse is like, Sandra, because the things she did the things with someone who is more mature, more older. You could think like Hellen, she was above 30. So Alphonse called me, the boyfriend, and he's like, Sandra, I need to surprise Hellen for her birthday. I told her, oh, I'm up the game. What do you want us to do? Alphonse told me, oh, you know, we plan, we go to the somewhere, then we get the cake. Do you know where we can get the cake? I told him, I know everything. You just tell me, what do we do for Hellen? We can do anything for her. So Alphonse told me, let's organize, you get the cake, then the rest we'll talk after that. So I asked her, when I get the cake, how old is Hellen? Then he's like, the cake should be happy birthday 23rd. I'm like, 23rd? I didn't know Hellen was so young. I thought like Hellen was so mature. She can't be 23. See the crowd Hellen is pulling today because of her, because of what she meant for people. Today, we are alive. Hellen is challenging us, those who have remained behind. Can we be like Hellen? Can you take just a small thing that can make you be like Hellen? Live good with people. Enjoy the small time you get with your friends. Hellen could not eat a small piece of meat without calling us. Every time she used to come from where she used to work in Collingwood, every time she drops in Toronto, Alphonse can confirm. Hellen could gather us every time in her house. Sandra, come, we will do nyama choma today. I've bought him both choma, let's eat together. That Thursday when Hellen was passing away, Hellen passed away on Thursday. She called me on Sunday. Hellen had gone to get the mboga kienyeji, the one we get this summertime. She had gone to the farm, the one that Mulo has around Hamilton. She got mboga for herself, but then she remembers, I have this sister, Sandra. She also picked some for me. I didn't even know. So me, I'm home on a weekend. Then Hellen is like, she's calling me. Sandra, I got you some mboga. I'm like, are you selling? Then she told me, no, I got them for you because when we went to the farm, I knew you've not gone there. So I picked some for you. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much, Hellen. I told her, so how do I get them? She told me, oh, we will be going to work, so I can drop off for you. That's how Hellen was. That's the person we've lost this morning. That's the person we're mourning. We will miss Hellen so much. We will miss what she meant to us as friends. I don't know what the parents are going through if us, we're feeling it so much. I don't know what Enoch is going through as he's sitting there. Hellen celebrated Enoch, you will think it's herself. She celebrated us in small achievement we made. Let's keep praying for the family, and thank you for everyone who supported us in this cause. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Terry. I don't know what to say about the Hellen because people, they have talked too much about the Hellen, the goodness of the Hellen. I work with Hellen like almost a year in Korewood. And I think we have our Koreans here. We were working together with Hellen. She was young, but full of the brightness. She was so good. Hellen could live with everybody work. Very hardworking.
Bwana asifiwe. Kwa majina naitwa Magati. Ningependa kusema juu ya Hellen. Hellen tumejuana 2019 tukiwa shelter pale downtown. Kutoka hapo tumegrow naye mpaka wa leo. Hellen ni kama sistangu. Chochote Hellen anafanya huwa ananiambia we know maisha some issues pamoja. Okay, siwezi ongea mengi kuhusu Hellen juu mengi yamezungumzwa. Naongea kitu kifupi tu. Ilikuwa tu tarehe 14 ambako nadhani ndio tulikula sapa ya mwisho na Hellen. Kiwa kwangu Hellen ameniita, akaniambia Magati, I have a surprise for you. Kuja tu saa hii. Nikakimbia pale. Nikapata Hellen na Alphonse wanapika. Hellen akaniambia kwamba Magati, leo huo unatupikia siku zote. Wakati mwingine napikia mandazi, napika chapati. Napenda chapati zangu. Wakati ako Toronto lazima niambie Magati nipikie chapati niletee. Ama kuja tupike chapati tufanye nini tukule. So siku hiyo ya tarehe 14 ndipo Hellen ameniita. Kufika kwake akaniambia Magati, leo nataka uketi uwe mgeni wetu. Usiingie jikoni, nataka tuketi uwe mgeni wetu. Mimi hupenda kupika. Nikaingia jikoni pale akaniambia hapana, rudi tu keti. Yenyewe nikarudi nikaketi, wakapika, tukakula pamoja. Tukakaa na Hellen, nimetoka kwa Hellen saa 9 usiku. Nikakuja kwangu. Tumekuwa tukiongea na yeye hadi tarehe 18. Alipotoka kazini akanipigia Magati, nimetoka job. Nataka kwenda kutembea kidogo, nikamwambia sawa. Lakini nikamwambia hata leo nimepika mandazi nyingi sana. Tunaitaga egetonga, wale wanajua kwa Kikisii. Nikamwambia nimejaza egetonga. But nakupakia nyingi sana. Nafanya nini? Nakuleta. Akaniambia sawa. Kidogo nikamwona ako online live, nikamjoin. Nilipomjoin nikapata wako yeye na brother yake, tukakuwa sisi watu watatu. Tukaona na swim, akatuambia she's swimming. Tukaanza kumtazama kule. Mtu wa kwanza kutoka online, brother yake ndiye alitoka online. Akatuacha mimi na Hellen. Hellen akaniambia Magati, tuenda kazini, enda kazi tulete pesa tukule. Nikamwambia nafanya nini, naenda. Nikatayarisha, tukaanza mwendo kwenda sasa job. Kufika njiani nikapata simu kutoka kwa brother yake. Before hiyo Hellen akaendelea kwenda kusimu. Nikadrop kitu kingine kwa ofisi dakika moja. Nikarudi online. Kuangalia online, simu ya Hellen iko on, but isifanye nini? Simuoni. Nikamngoja kama dakika 5. Sioni akifanya nini, sioni akirudi. Although naona maji yanatembea kwa swimming, sikumuona. Mimi nikatoka online. Tukachitaisha, tukaenda kwa on the way going, brother akanipigia simu. Kanisa Magati, niliwacha na Hellen online, ulimalizanaje na yeye? Kitu mimi nimwambia nikaa dakika 5 nikatoka, but tunaelekea hiyo njia, pengine tunakutana na Hellen. Kitu niambia Magati, kwa hiyo Facebook ingia online, ufanye nini? Kuangalia picha nzuri. Nikarudi online kuangalia Ile dakika ya 11 ndio niliona Hellen akipiga nduru. Tena brother akanipigia akaniambia umecheck hiyo clip. Nikamwambia nimefanya nini? Nimecheck hiyo clip. But wacha tuko njiani tunaelekea ku hiyo side, nitakwambia what's issue ni gani. I mean, after some few minutes napata simu kutoka kwa rafiki yetu Ndeza Chafet kwamba Hellen akutuambia kwamba amekufa. Hellen hayuko hali nzuri. Immediately nikapigia rafiki yake, boyfriend yake Alphonse simu. Alphonse akuchukua simu yangu. Nikampigia mara 3 akuchukua simu. Rafiki yangu mwenye tulikuwa tunaenda naye anaitwa Cyrus, nikamwambia kujaribu kupigia Alphonse simu, maybe kuna shida imetokea. Alipochukua simu ndipo akatuambia mambo mbaya yametendeka. Tukamwomba address. Tukakimbia mpaka penye walikuwa. Kufika kule ndipo tukapata maaskari. Nilikuwa kwanza kushuka kwa gari na immediately nikakutana na Alphonse. Alphonse anakimbia akaniag akilia. Alphonse akaniambia, Harold, Hellen hayuko tena, Hellen amekufa. Sikuamini. Hellen, tulikupenda sana. Mwenyezi Mungu ailase mahali peponi. Asante.
Ingako Television Network ETN Bono Nigekurwa Obotia events, video coverage, professional live streaming, business promotion, announcements and many others. Bono aka esimigose urikeriuko asenamba 798-637728 gose utaririkia bisichetu chinene chigutuka mbarabare n'isukuru y'amayegeryo abene yagetembe gusegetembe special school Ingako Television Network ETN etureki yumuzi.
Hi there. Haji. Eti unalala saa hii. It's 2 o'clock here. Nimetoka job. Niko pool. Just having some fun. Maji ni baridi. Oh. Hey, Sarah. What's up? umetokaje? Long time no see. Tano misi. Koje? Maisha inakupeleka aje after UDA wamechukua kura? Crispin. Enjoy. Unaendelea
Ingo Television Network ETN bono nigekurwa obokoreri bwokubwatia events video coverage, professional live streaming, business promotion, announcements and many others. Bono aka esimigose urikeri yuko ase namba 0798 637728 gose utaririkia bisichetu chinene chigutuka mbarabare nesukuru ya maigilio ene yagetembe gusegetembe.
Way many of the speakers have shared, Hellen was full of life. In fact, when I was sitting there and I was watching the pictures, I saw that Hellen was a young lady who was full of life. So when she came to my office is when I first met her, we talked, and she was very new. And then, so subsequently we communicated, and sometimes Alphonse will call me to discuss with me concerning our issues until when she was able to now move on from my immigration and start now settling down. I want to take this opportunity to extend our thanks to those that knew Hellen and those even who did not know her, but were able to know this amazing young lady through the information that has been shared. It's very unfortunate. There's no single father or mother or parent that would want to mourn a child. Now, Johnson goes so first. The challenge now is those that have been left behind, some like us, what have we learned? I had a chance when I went to the house I did not get a chance to meet Enoch until after our sister slept, and I got to speak to him, and I realized that Hellen, even when she came here within a very short time, she was not only able to think about herself, but she was able to look back home and see her family and support them, including being able to bring her brother here. How many of us have been able to do that within a short time? That tells us on how she was focused. Sandra has shared on how quickly she was able to move and get into the profession, and every opportunity that was there, she would be able to take it. I just want to say that as a family, we have lost a very young and ambitious young lady who is the firstborn in a family of 6, but who quickly was able to take that opportunity and support the family. We are praying for you. We are praying for the family, the friends. We want to ask that God may continue to give you the support and the comfort that surpasses all human understanding, because it's only God that can heal and can be able to make you move on. As I conclude, I want to say this. I know this is not the right forum, but when many of us come to this country, sometimes it takes us a longer time, sometimes it takes us a shorter time. Let us not forget where we have come from. Let us not forget that there are still people back home that depends on us. And let us also, just like, because I was learning how Hellen was able to speak to Sandra very quickly and ask how she can be able to get into a position where she can be able to support herself. And the following day, she was able to pursue that career. Let's also be able to support one another. Let's reach out within the community that we can use. Let's continue to support Enoch. I know, don't feel that you're alone. We are still a community. We are here, we'll support you, whatever you need and help, we'll be able to stand with you. And I want to ask that now the shoes that Hellen has left, please try to fit in, to continue to support your family, to continue to enable them heal when you step in and be able to be the one now taking charge. And we ask that the Lord may continue to support them, may continue to help them. And as a community, let's continue to support and know one another so that when a problem comes, we are able to support and come in quickly. We do not have to ask, who is this person? So let us also belong to groups, let us belong to organizations. We do have groups within our community. Let's continue to belong to this group so that it's easier for us to know and identify when a problem arises. Thank you so much, and I wish you well.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, it's sad for me. It's sad to stand before you and give my tribute to the best person I've known in my life. Opportunity, and in military, when people go to the battleground, they have few words like they share. They say, we are going to fight. In case I die on the battleground, to my mama, I did my best. Today, I'm sad because Hellen was not on the battleground to better her life. The parents back home, they had much expectation from Hellen. They never expected that Hellen will go back in a casket. It has been 4 years without them seeing Hellen. They talk through the video calls, but then Hellen has never gone back home to say hi. Friends, having much hope, pursue the Hellen they escorted to the airport. This time round, they're going to pick the casket. I've known Hellen for 4 years. Hellen is a young girl. She's just 23 years. But for me, she's more than that. She has supported me. She has been with me all the time. Hellen was loving. She was kind. The little time I've known Hellen, and through my experience, I have a lot of challenges. This is the person who has been supporting me. Today, it's really sad that the young soul, the beautiful girl, My brother Enoch. My brother Enoch. Remember, Helen had plans for you when he brought you to Canada. Now that Helen is not there, don't feel lonely. Helen has shown you the way. Maybe it is true God is grace. That's why he granted you this opportunity to come. As our elder Joshua said, so that you can come and put that shoes that Helen had already put on. I'm requesting you to follow the footsteps of Helen. Helen was hardworking. With your process of joining classes. I want to pray for you that you achieve these dreams, because this is the only legacy you can give to your sister. The parents back home, it's really sad that you're going to bury your daughter whom you had much expectation from her. I'm praying for you. It's really hard for a parent to bury the daughter of the son. It should not be like that. No parent will wish to bury their own kids. It should be the other way. So there is no death that is good, but for sure, even me, I will not like my son or my daughter to bury me. My wish is my daughter or my son to bury me. It's really. Let's pray for the family members back home, the friends who are here in Canada. Please, let's support Enoch. He's a young boy. He's just 21 years old. He needs a lot of guidance. He needs a lot of support. And being a newcomer, he knew Helen as her sister. Right now, he may think he's alone. We may promise, and many people give promises, but it's few people who can fulfill those promises. I don't want to promise that Enoch, I will be on your side all the time. But please, that was the dream of Helen. Please, let's help him. He's a newcomer. Maybe he doesn't know the procedure. Reach out and guide him. Finally, it is sad to think that we will not have Helen anymore in our house. We have been sharing good times with Helen at our home. I've been working with Helen. It's Helen who made me to join PSW. Doing together. I usually imagine, since this incident happened, I don't have even that, I don't know, sina nguvu ya kuingia ndani ya gari niendeshe. Because when I think how we used to be close to Helen, it's really sad. From here, driving from Toronto to Collingwood, for me, it was like a minute, because Helen is a jovial girl. She will give me all stories. She will talk to me all the way from Toronto to Collingwood. Now, when I think I'm going to drive that car alone, it creates bad memory in me. When we are in the house, me and Enoch, Helen will wake up in the morning and they will say, mimi siwezi pikia wanaume wawili wamelala. Hebu muamkeni tupike chai. Now it's really sad when we think, me and Enoch, like, how are we going to start waking up and doing this stuff without Helen? Helen was good to us. And we believe, because I'm a Christian, I believe there is life after death. And because I believe God died on the cross and paid our sins, I believe one day, as a Christian, we will meet and have few chats with Helen. I will miss you, Helen. As you sleep, I want to say I love you. I will miss you dearly. I want to take this opportunity to thank the friends, the Kenyan community, the Canadian community who have shown much love to us, and they have stood with us. When this incident happened, I was at Collingwood and I was called. I didn't know where to start from. But through friends and through the grace of God, we are here today. We are not strong to stand before you, but it is because of the support, because of the love that you have shown to us. That's why we are standing here. We are not happy. We are sad. But you supported us. You came at home. You gave us. You visited us at home, and you really encouraged us. Please, I'm told it's not good to say thank you and name few people. But please, I'm not doing this because I don't know how many people helped us, or I don't know how to put it, but I'm told it's not good to mention people because someone may feel offended. I don't want, but please, me and Enoch felt good to mention few people. I want to thank Frolens and Terry for the sacrifice they have made towards our family here in Canada. I want to thank all the committee members for standing with us. Frolens and Terry, they have been in our house. They're our seniors, please. Don't, like, if you look Frolens and Terry, they're like our mothers. Enoch is a young guy. He needed motherly love. And these two ladies, they did exactly that. They came and consulted with the Enoch. They came and make sure Enoch is eating. They came and make sure Enoch is comforted. I want to take this opportunity to thank those friends. When they had this information, they left everything and rushed to Collingwood to be with me. You can imagine getting a call from a friend and telling you, how is Helen? And that Helen, you're being asked, how is Helen? You just talked to her. She video called me. So when I went there, I didn't see anything. It was darkness. Police were there, but I was asking myself a lot of questions. But a few friends came from Toronto to be with us. I want to thank the Collingwood family, led by Joseph, for their quick action. They took quick action and ensured that our friends who came from Toronto, they got a place to stay for the whole night until the following day we were at Owen Sound. I want to thank Japheth and Bruce. Bruce has been our brother. When she came to Canada, she came to our house. She has been with us all this time. I want to thank everyone who joined us in prayers, who came to our house. I cannot thank you enough, but please accept our thank you and thank you. I know Bruce is coming to give a vote of thanks, but I thought I should say that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alphonse, for that tribute. We feel your pain. We can't get a view with the rest of the congregation today. So what we're going to do, we have a couple of friends who've gone together and they'd like to sing. So I'm going to invite those friends who have been preparing to sing. We're going to come here and then we're going to sing. And then after we finish the song, I'm going to invite Pastor Cyprian, who's going to in turn invite the pastor who's going to give us the word. So those friends who have been practicing to sing, you can come up front and we can sing together.
Douglas Marito. Have a wonderful time. Before summer ishe.
Ingako Television Network ETN bono nigekurwa obokoreri bokubwatia events video coverage, professional live streaming, business promotion, announcements and many others. Bono aka esimigose urikeri yuko ase namba 0798 637728 gose utaririkia bisi chetu chinene chigutuka mbarabari n'isukuru y'amairiri abene yagetembe musegetembe special school Ingako Television Network
wakustahimili kifo. Kwa nini umeyaruhusu, Ee Mungu Mwenyezi, yatusononeshe moyoni? Kwa nini unaruhusu? Ona haya machozi, tazama tunavyolia, twajiuliza sana Bwana, ni kwa nini umeyaruhusu?
Nikumbukapo usiku huo, usiku wa huzuni nyingi, ulipokubali Bwana kwamba mwenzetu apumzike, najiuliza moyo, kwa nini Bwana Mwenyezi umeruhusu tusononeshe kiasi hiki?
Ingako Television Network ETN bono